We are live.
Over to you, Jamie.
Can't hear you, Jamie.
Technical difficulty, and that's what I'm blaming, even though it was me. Right, thanks for joining us on another show on Dripping Coils. Thanks for your support, and yeah, let's get over to the hand checks. Right, I am vaping on tonight the Wraith with the Hadley. I'm really enjoying the Hadley with my usual vape of 12 Monkeys Mangabees. I'm also vaping on the Joytech E-Grip 2 with a Black Cadillac Chrome Black Cadillac, and that's got my usual vape that I'm liking as well, which is Fruit Burst on Ice. And that is basically it from me. What are you vaping on, Ash?
Okay. I am vaping on the Cuboid 200, and I am vaping Fruit Burst on Ice, which is, I've been on that for a few weeks now. I'm hoping that my mixing juices turn up. They were meant to come on Friday, but I was out, so I missed it. So they're coming tomorrow. So yeah, looking forward to doing that. Over to you, Neil.
All right, okay. Hi everyone. Tonight I'm vaping on the Molly. Hang on, sorry. We're on the Molly, and we are. Am I? All right, yeah. Am I presenting to everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, okay. Right, I'm on the Molly with custard cream, and then I'm on my Limelight with the Hadley with ball bag from Vaping King. I love that name of that juice.
I know. I chuckle every time you say it. Ball bag.
Ball bag.
I'm vaping on ball bag.
Now I'm squeezing ball bag into my yatty.
Yeah. I'm squonking ball bag.
It doesn't sound right, does it? Well, it's quite.
If you're in a group, though, you imagine someone turning around going, "What are you vaping on?" You say ball bag. It just, you know.
Yeah. Oh, God, it is nice, though. Right. Are we going to go down to my mixing, or shall we mix it up?
Yeah, go for it.
Right. Straight down. There we go. Right. 10 ml bottle. Right, I'm going to be doing, like I said, a banana yogurt. So I've got some Capella Greek yogurt, Capella vanilla whipped cream, and Loran blackberry, Loran banana cream. And you want the clear one in this. It says clear on. You'll see. It'll actually say clear. There you go. As you can see, I use a lot of that. I've got a 100 ml bottle of the concentrate. Right. Like I did the other week. I will start with the yogurt. And it depends how you want to do your yogurt. If you want it basically a yogurt, so it's yogurt with fruit, or yogurt, fruit with yogurt. Depends which way you want it. So if you want it with like fruit in a bowl with a dollop of yogurt on it, you won't do it this way. But if you want it yogurt with fruit inside the yogurt, then this is the way you would do it. Well, on my opinion. Right. Let me just work this out. 11 mil, 11%. Right, so it's 11% of, making sure that's it. 11% of the yogurt I put in this. So it's 1.1 of a mil into there. And then,
I don't know, fellas. I think there's potential in this crowd.
and then I get the banana. Whew, that yogurt's strong. Get in the banana, and then I'll put literally 0.7, I think it is. So it's 0.7 because it's 7%. So get the banana in there. So there, that means it's gone up to 18% already. So you got an 18% juice there already. Some people might think it's strong, but like I said, right from the beginning of this show on episode 1, I like my juices punchy.
Everything I say is a lie, except that. And that. And that. And that.
Then the blackberry, you would put 0.5% in. So it's 0.05, I think it is. Yeah, something like that. So it's 0.5%. So it's literally drops with this. So this is why it gets complicated. Then I will put. Oh, I can smell that already.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And then I'll put a percent. 1% of the cream. I've noticed it just because of the Greek yogurt, it just creams it up a little bit more. With the vanilla, it's I just personally myself, I think it just makes a really nice juice. It's all obviously it depends on your personal preference, what you like and what you don't like. Totally up to you. I'm gonna put the wrong caps on the wrong things there. Right.
Everything I say is a lie, except that. And that. And that. And that.
You sure? Right, I'll just fill this up with VG. It seems quite easy, you know what I mean? You've got, 4 flavors there? So I said I was going to do 3, but I remembered that I do put a little bit of cream in it. Or what you can do if you want to, you could actually, if you don't want to do it like I've done it, you can actually mix the Greek with the creamy yogurt. What do you do? I like it this way because it just, the vanilla seems to do something to it. And obviously I've done 4 or 5 different flavors as this. That is lovely. Right. We'll go up to normal. There we are. As I was saying. Right. You got it there. It's quite a clear juice. Even though that is dark. But shall I put it in one of my drippers? You can test it straight away. Yes, you've got to let the juices steep, personal preference, like I've said before. But
Wrong.
But what you do is, what I do anyway, personally myself, what I do now, I just have a little tiny tester and just taste roughly what it's going to be like. You won't get the full flavour, especially with this one, because yes, it does need steeping, in my personal opinion. See, the banana's coming out already, and what you'll notice is the banana's there, the black blue's there. But what won't be there, you won't taste the vanilla, you will not taste the... You'll get the yogurt, but you won't get the creaminess of the yogurt yet. If you leave it a week or something like that, I've noticed it really starts to change, and that the actual cream, because it's a cream banana as well, that cream kicks in as well. But I just put that little spot of that vanilla in, and it does sort of change it a little tiny bit. It's just like you do with your... Sometimes when you're making sauces and stuff, like you just put the like peppercorn in or something like that. It's just little tiny notes in there. It depends what you like and what I've tested. You don't have to do it. It's like some people with custards, they put cheesecake in it just to give it that back thing. It just seems to give it that back sort of... Oh, what the word am I looking for? That sort of filler around it. It just seems to make the vape more solid, should I say. So, yeah, it's quite nice, actually. I haven't made that for since about 9 months. I haven't made that for. And whoever seen me at Vape Fest, that's all I vaped at Vape Fest. I didn't vape any other juice. Well, except from testing. But that's all I was vaping. And my own stuff. Right. If there's any other flavors anyone wants me to try, because I'm getting to that point now where I am getting to the real technical stuff. As you've seen, that is starting to 4 flavors is starting to think it, but then you start to mix it up. But all I can say is, if you're willing to try yourself, just think what you like. Do you like a cake or whatever? Or how do you like it? And if you think like that, how you actually like that cake, you'll be able to... Do you like it more creamy? Do you like it... Because everyone knows how they like a cake or a drink. Depends what kind of e-liquid. Fruit, how you like your fruit. Do you know what I mean? Like a fruit salad. Everyone likes something different, isn't it? So, because there's that many variations of cakes, fruit salads, or whatever, then it depends on your personal preference how you want to make your e-liquid. Because some people might not want a really creamy yogurt. So you just don't put any cream in it, or don't use a creamy banana. Or some people want to use less banana, but have more fruit in it. So you can do it that way. So what I would do in that case, I'd have more the banana. But with that banana, I wouldn't go any more than 8% because it will be overpowering. But then I'd do my blackberry a little bit more, or put a bit of pineapple in it, or anything. Because I think the trouble is with people, they don't know where to start. And once you've got, say, now I've got my yogurt recipe, how I like my yogurt, I can add things to it. So if I wanted to, I could add biscuits to that. So you literally like dunking a biscuit into a yogurt. So what I do with, I've got in a Weaver biscuit there, very strong. I'd probably do 0.25%. Even that might be a bit too strong for it. So you'd have to go down to fractions even more. So you'd end up where you won't be able to make it in a 10 ml batch because it's so minute. So you'd have to do it in a 100 ml batch. So like a 100 ml batch, you'd probably put like 0.5 ml in it. So that's what I'm saying. Some of these recipes will be thinking I'll have to make it in 20 or something like that. I know my fudge, my Rum Amazing fudge is, I won't be able to do it in the 10 ml. It is very hard to do it in the 10. Well, it's doable, but once I've gone on to a little bit more, no, it won't be doable at all because my percentages are going up. And then what I'll do is I'll make percentages up to, say if it's 35%, 40%, it doesn't matter. As long as I get the flavour right, then what I'll do is I'll put it into a big container and then take 20% out of that, or how I want it, 10% or whatever. Just take it out of that and pour it into my juice. So you can do it that way as well. So don't worry about you going over the 20% mark, because you can always make a 100 ml of concentrate of your favorite juice and then just take 20% out of that, out of the concentrate. So, because I think some people worry about making the percentages not too high and stuff. You don't have to worry about that. The thing is, I don't like flavors of what are just there. I like flavors of what are going to hit you in the face. So it depends how you like your flavors. Yeah. I want to taste the banana. I want to taste the biscuit in the background. I want to taste thing. I don't want something in subtly in the background where I'm like, what's that? I want to know what it is. Because it's so minute you can't actually taste it. And I don't know if it's that minute, if it does actually anything to the juice. It might do, it might not, I don't know. Right, I'm going really technical now. Babbling on. I have got one shots. I have done one shots. I've made some this week. And as you can see, that's monkey jizz. I've done 200 ml of monkey jizz, 200 ml of Queen's custard from Vaping King. You can see how clear they are now. And there'll be a reason why I'm showing you these. I'm leaving these to steep because I've vaped his juice that often. I know when these are ready. So in another, probably a week and a half, I'll start one of them. But after 2-3 weeks, these are brilliant. They really are good. But with ball bag, as you can see, I've already started one. That's only about a day and a half. And there's the other one. Really clear juice, clean juice. I'm vaping that straight away, and the flavour, all the flavours, what are supposed to be in there, I can taste them. So, yeah. But the other ones, obviously, the custards, I noticed that if you leave it a bit longer, it does cream up. And you do get more of the vanilla coming through. And that's why I said with the yogurt, just to give it a bit of, to settle down a little bit. Right. Have you got anything to talk about, Jamie?
I have, while you've been chatting. It's a bit of old news, but I wanted to see what you thought.
I just thought I'd go a little bit more technical tonight and talk a little bit more about the concentrates and how we can do things. Because I think people are scared of doing it. But luckily, I've converted one person. Ashley's going to start doing it. So, hey.
Yeah, like to give it a go. So hopefully, hopefully it'll work out. I can see it going wrong the first time, but I'll follow the calculator properly and do everything that it tells me to. I should be all right. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day for me, I reckon.
Well, you can say next week you could explain how you found it, your first experience doing it, so people actually know from first hand. Because I can't, because I've been mixing for so long. I was mixing before the one shots, if you know what I mean. But it's your first time of ever mixing, and you're using the thing. So it'd be good to actually, even for me, it'd be good to know how you get on with it.
Yeah,
right,
I'll give some feedback.
That's
sorry,
right.
Joe.
No, that's all right.
Sorry, mate. Fine. Me waffling again. Go on, mate.
I'll put this up shit. There you go, brains. Not the news at 9 p.m. Right. Does everybody, I'm going to share this because I'm sure everybody on Facebook and in the vaping community knows this guy. Do you recognise him? This is the guy who had a mod explode on him in the shower and basically give him second-degree burn to the face and knocked out quite a few. knocked out quite a few of his teeth. Now, what I couldn't get at is,
What's he doing with the mod in the shower?
I've got no idea. To me, it was over-exaggerated bullshit. So, right, it said it knocks out all of his teeth. But if I go to the next, is that showing?
Yeah.
Right. That's the damage it's meant to have done. Of basically how he's explained the incident happening, that the mod exploded and made him look like a zombie. But this is what's left of his mod. There's the battery, right? But I can't understand this. According to him, the explosion was so bad that it cracked his sink. Right? And that you could see like line marks of explosion marks. And then, but if you go here, how the heck, you know, to me, that's the ceiling. To me, does that look like the ceiling to you? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
How did that happen? For a start, me, I reckon he was vaping in the shower. Humidity cocked up his mod. He then slipped on a wet shower and stuck his face through his stink, which then done this. That's what I seem to think. I don't think the mod done anything. I mean, he has got burns to his face. Don't get me wrong. He has got burns to his face, and you can see that, you know, his shitty fucking beard is actually burnt as well, and all of that stuff. But there's no possible way a mod would physically do that. No possible way. There's not even the blood splatter and everything else. To me, don't. I'm like, how did that get up there? It was like there's loads of people. There's loads of people that have hit Facebook and turned around and said what a complete idiot he was. There was even a sarcastic bloke who gave him money to buy a new mod. You know, it at the end of the day, it is to do with battery safety. Everyone knows batteries and water don't mix batteries and, you know, condensation. Don't mix. You know, it's like sitting in a bar. It's like sitting in a bath. If you can go into a shower room and basically vape in a shower room, you've got to be real desperate for a vape to do that. Would you
go in the bath with an electric fan?
No, you wouldn't.
No, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
No, it's like turning around and saying, do you know, I fancy a bit of toast. Pass me the extension lead, love, so I can plug in the toaster and do myself some toast while I'm sitting in the bath. Bring me the butter and the Marmite. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll put it on the edge of the bath, plug it in, and just wait for my 2 rounds of toast to pop up. I think you'll have a hair-raising experience if you did that. So why the hell would you do that? That's what I can't work out. But it's, you know, it's over-exaggerated bullshit. Admittedly, there's been loads of videos of people saying their mods have exploded. Whether or not it's mods or the fact they've just put 2 sets of 18650s in their pocket with their keys and their change, which, not being funny, they would explode. Any battery arced over will eventually just explode in your pocket. Any battery. It's the same for anything. But
that's what,
you know,
he's had his keys in his pocket with his battery, gone to the toilet, probably doing the sink, ready for a shave or something, gone, my pocket slipped, banged his face on the sink, and yeah, it's just that's it.
Admittedly, he has got a burn on his face. How he's got that burn, I don't know. How he's got that burn is he must
I never vape like that, though. I never vape like that, mate.
You know, he must have been vaping. He must have been doing something for it to go off. There's been you know, there's been loads of people slating him and saying stuff like that, and he thanked people for how kind people were to him on Facebook. But there's loads of incidences. It's just not happened to him. It's happened to other people. But you know, that's basically, you know,
it's just ridiculous builds, not changing his batteries often enough, putting the batteries under extreme stress, and just keeping them as long as possible. And eventually, that battery's just going to fail. It's just Ohm's law, and you've got to look after your batteries, and you've got to. If you're going that low anyway, you've got to change them regularly anyway.
See, but the funny thing is, you can see the battery, and I gathered in one of the pictures, you can see the battery, and to the left of it, whatever's left of the mod he was using. but in no picture do you see, one, what the tank he was using, two, the coil he made, and like you said, the ohms he was putting through the mod. So
Or
you
lack
don't see,
of.
or yeah.
Lack of ohms, definitely.
Don't worry. I couldn't find a coil, so I used this paper clip. Will it be all right?
With one coil in it.
Yeah.
One turn.
It gave me such a warm vape. It blew my fucking face off.
No, you got to look after your batteries, especially with mechs. You've got to look after your batteries. There's nothing to tell you that your battery's getting a bit weak or whatever, like on the regulated. People like that should stick to regulated, or just not vape at all. Because all it does is give bad press to the 95% of the positive things what happen in vaping should stay that. It's just the odd 5% what puts everything down, and unfortunately, the media, the press, or whatever get hold of that 5%, and they just blow it up. He's probably not said half of them things. It's the story what he's told has been blown up by someone else as well, and it just keeps going. It's like Chinese whispers, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you just put a picture out. You put a picture out of anything. I was vaping. I was sucking a battery. So yeah, I was just bringing up some old pathetic, some pathetic news. But you know, there was actually a guy who's a professional makeup artist who can make your skin look as though he can make you literally your jaw hang off with all the prosthetics and stuff that he uses. You know, and he can actually make himself look like half of his face blown off. I'm not saying this guy's done that, because he surely hasn't. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sitting in A&E with fake cuts. But you know, no one knows if it's really a conspiracy, you know, or just an excuse, or just another round of blaming vaping and everything else. Another excuse to make vaping more and more difficult. But lately, I must admit, the mods exploding and the scaremongering stuff's calmed down a bit. I haven't heard much lately. I think this was the last one I heard about.
Yeah, I've not heard anything recently.
Yeah, this is the last one I've heard about. I ain't heard of any more. I know they're trying to now stop vaping in parks, isn't they? Some council. I think there's a council trying to stop people vaping and everything outside in parks where kids are.
Yeah, they're looking into all that.
A bit stupid to me. But there you go. Oh well.
Well, they banned the vaping in parks, or looking to ban it. But then you look at the stop smoking in cars when they brought that law out, where you weren't allowed to smoke cigarettes in cars anymore with children. But you can now vape. There's no ban on it. So vaping is fine, which some people are against it. And there's other people out there that say that vaping's bad for children, being around children, but it's not. So
no, because they've now done a test on that there is no passive vape. The vape there is no passive vaping. So a test was conducted and that was proving there is no passive vaping. So
yeah, it's just I think personally they try and make it up as they go along. You see that 1 minute is go to the vaping, it's healthy, it's good, and you can vape anywhere. Obviously, apart from pubs, obviously a lot of pubs won't allow it. It's silly. And if they start doing all this with parks and stuff like that, I just think that's a silly mistake, because you're in the outside, and it's vapor, so it's going to vaporize anyway. As soon as you vape it, it disappears.
But the funny thing is, when it first came out, no one gave a shit about it. No one cared. No one cared that people were doing it, because it just came out. It didn't really bother anyone. As soon as people started to change to that, because they wanted to quit smoking and found it was their way to quit the fags, and it started to make money, and then cigarettes started to lose money. That's when they started to show interest in it. To me, it always looks like it's all to do with money myself. Looks like Ashley had a visitor.
Oh.
I must admit, I'm thick in between tonight. I do apologise. I've got family over, so they're just going, so they're coming in to say goodbye. So apologies for the quick can turn off.
That's all right.
Yeah, sorry, Daddy, won't do it again.
Yeah. Put you over my knee, boy.
No, it's my dad. It's only my dad who watches this.
Chat room, must admit, chat room's very quiet tonight. We've got Beej in there. He said hello.
What do you mean quiet is empty?
Well, yeah, same sort of thing, really. Quiet. Normally, it's quite busy. We normally have a few people in there. We have got 3 viewers. It's quite quiet tonight.
Right, back to you, Neil. I think you've got something to explain, haven't you?
Yes.
Right, I was meant to be doing a chili challenge this week, and I live in the sticks, and I could not find this chili anywhere. So I tried to order it, and it was coming on this Saturday. So that's no good because I wanted to do it tonight. So I've managed to hunt it down on the internet. I've got it coming, and it will be next week. So if you want to see the chili challenge, yes, I will do it, and it's going to be very hot and not very pleasant for me. But these will be absolutely killing themselves. So.
I'm even going to have some music to play at the beginning of it, just to get everyone going.
So
singing, hot.
Exactly.
So we'll do it as normal, and when it comes to this sort of like time, that's when I'll do it. So we'll do something.
Yeah,
next week. I am not sure what I'm going to do.
I must admit, towards the end of the show would be better instead of doing it at the beginning and suffering all the way through.
Yeah, because I might have to just die on the spot. Obviously, if I suddenly disappear 20 minutes of the show, it's not good. So I'll do it towards like 20 minutes before the end. So you'll see me suffering, and then obviously I can get off and drink a gallon of milk or something. Hopefully, there's going to be more than 3 people fucking watching it next week. Oh, it's 4 now. Woo! It is 4 now.
Yeah.
Hey. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Yeah, so if anyone's watching or watching this afterwards anyway, just tell everyone that I will be doing it next week. For definite, I will be doing it next week. And yes, the chili challenge will be up, and we will be posting it everywhere. So I'll even probably do a hand check on our group with the chilies in my hand, so to prove that I have got them. So yes, I will be doing that. I do apologise that it took me a week and a half to try and get hold of these things, but I do live with sheep, so really sheep don't eat chilies.
What's the sheep got to do with it?
They're hot, they're hot. Hot, hot.
These jokes are going down like a sack of stones. You do know that, does it?
A sack of stones?
Yeah, is that why when you go out walking you wear your kilt, because the sheep around your area got used to the sound of your zip?
Velcro gloves, mate. Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, and you turned around and told me if you take a sheep to the edge of a cliff, it pushes back better.
Oh yeah, because it's scared of falling off.
That's why you wear wellies. You put its rear feet in the tops of your welly boots, so it can't get away.
I learned off the Welsh people.
Oh, better hope there's no Welsh watching. I learned from the Welsh people. I bet that's all 3 viewers are Welsh and they've all gone.
Well, the funny thing is that we've probably taught it them because we do. Well, I've seen pictures of. I'm a member of our group of our actual town where I live, and I've seen some old pictures where the snow is as high as the houses, because obviously I live quite high, and yeah, I've seen some of the pictures and I'm like, oh my god, it's so scary. But I think them days in the fields I have known it to be about 3 foot deep, so because it's so there's no heat or anything melting the snow and creating a barrier, so it can get quite snowy up here, but not as much as probably parts of Scotland, but we are quite high up here. I think I'm about 900 foot above sea level around here, but there is parts further up where it's about 1,000, just further up the road above sea level. Jamie, that's quite high for you, mate, considering you live on sea level, don't you, Jamie?
Yes, mate. That I do, yeah. I'll probably pass out if I come up to you. The air would be thinner for me.
I guarantee your ears will pop.
And my testicles.
I remember when Nelly came up last year, and he came up just from Stoke and his ears popped.
Not being funny. Fucking hell. Size of him, he's like it didn't kill him. I know what I'm getting him for Christmas. One of them Fitbits, them fitness watches, to see how much moving he does in a day. 4 steps Monday, 4 steps Tuesday.
-4 on a Wednesday.
Yeah, take a shit Thursday.
No, it just shows that from just Stoke up to here, do you know what I mean? Up to Derbyshire, and his ears are popped. It's like, hey, it's literally like 40 minutes drive. It's ridiculous. It's mad. It's mental.
You sure it's got nothing to do with the space between his ears?
Yeah, maybe. Imagine the impact it would have on Ash then.
Oh, see?
I was waiting.
See?
I was
Sorry, no, I do apologise, Ash. That was an open goal, that, mate. It really was.
I must admit, not being funny, you couldn't have even whispered that, Neil, because he still would have fucking heard you. Sorry.
Thanks, lads.
That's all right.
I've got to pick up you sometimes.
I get enough of that. Thanks. In the hangouts during the week.
Yes, you do. But everyone gets picked on, mate.
Must admit, it would be nice to see some new faces as well in the hangout.
Yeah, not the old codgers we normally get.
Gets boring looking at the same people.
Thanks, mate.
No, it doesn't.
No,
it would be nice to see some new faces in there, people that are following us and actually watching the video at a later date, all the live streams. It would be good to even if you pop in for 5 minutes, say hello. It would be nice to see some new people. I think it might be wise next week as well, maybe livening up and having 2 really good things, maybe our special guest and obviously the chili challenge at the end.
I was actually thinking about that the other day, so I'm going to ask him if he wants to come on next week. And yeah, I know he probably will, because he will love it, be able to watch it actually in the room with me as well. So, yeah. Yeah,
I think it'll be a good time to do it as well. We keep saying that we're going to look at doing it. So now maybe, well, next week will be. We had Ian last week.
Do you call that a special guest?
I'm not going to comment on that because he'll get me back.
No, I call that a 300-litre chest.
Oh, God.
It's the it's the skinned version of a Teletubby.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to. We keep saying this. It'd be nice to have more people in chat as well, so can we actually? Yeah,
it would be.
It'd be nice to have more people in the thing. I don't know why it's quiet this week.
I reckon we should have a wife day.
I like that idea. I think that would be good.
And literally, our wives do the show and we don't. We set them up and we let them talk about whatever they want for a full hour.
No.
Yeah, because I know what it will be. My missus slating me. Fucking Ashley's missus slating him for a whole hour.
Right, I think that's going to be another poll. I think.
My wife won't do it.
Why?
Yeah, but it doesn't. Neil, it doesn't even have to be vaping related. It can just be
Helen's done
a special show.
Helen's done her YouTube bit, hasn't she? You know what I mean?
I guarantee it gets more hits than us.
I think it'd be a good test. I could get my wife on. She'd jump on.
All you hear off Donna is Friday. It's Friday.
And we could rename the show Dripping Minges. See?
Well, I could do a nice intro.
Yeah, set of flaps.
It's right, Neil's got another name for it. Go on, Neil, what is it?
No, I'm not saying it. What, do you want me to do another forfeit?
It won't be the last time. I think it'd be a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Or just bring them in on the show.
Yeah, we can have them talking about how we don't do anything for about 3 hours on a Friday night because we're preparing for the show.
All it will be is about hair, beauty, nails, and yeah.
No.
Knitting.
No, there's going to be rules. They've got to do it as we do it. So Sophie will do the Wordsworth news, but she has to. It could be any news she wants. But they all have to do hand checks. But we're not going to tell them what the mods are or the tanks are. They've got to come out with outlandish names.
Well, that's Donna absolutely screwed because she don't vape.
So vapes, but still hasn't got a clue. All I ever hear her say is my battery charged. That's about it. Or
vapes, Helen vapes, but Donna doesn't. Yeah. She's going to feel left out.
And the other one I get, the favourite a couple of saying she's got, is my battery charged? Or if not, I get moaned at. And then I can taste burning. That's another one of her sayings.
Yeah,
I must admit, I've been around when she said that a few times.
My wife dumped that on the desk and said, and she has not said anything, right? So I've not done anything. But I know she wants it just filling up.
What?
See, Soph does that herself.
Yeah, she puts it on there like that, and she won't even fill him. I fill him up.
No, Sophie does that herself. She's got her own juices. She keeps them, and I keep mine. But I have to charge the batteries, and if there isn't a battery on charge, even though she isn't meant to touch any other of the batteries because they're all numbered, she'll go in, pinch any battery she likes, plugs it in, and then plugs hers in. So she throws all my batteries out of sync.
Oh no!
And then she
women are good at that.
And that's her best bit.
It's out of sync.
Yeah. Or making you go limp.
You know, Jay, if she's watching this, you're a dead man.
No, she's not watching it because she hasn't come in yet.
Safe, if you're watching, walk in the room.
She's not. She's playing with her pussy cat.
No, I think that'd be a good idea. That'd be a laugh. One-off special.
One-off special.
The camera moving. Sorry.
Our wives.
Yeah, because Helen did that stint on Get Your Cars Out, didn't she? Right at the beginning, and she just didn't. No, it just wasn't for her.
That's the thing, though. It's, or even if they come on for 15, 20 minutes, whatever, and just a casual laugh and chit chat, and it doesn't have to be vape related at all.
Or they could sit next to us. You have your wife, I have mine, and do it like that.
Which you used to do, Neil.
Yeah.
In your old videos.
That could be, hello, welcome to Dripping Coils. This is my old bag. Stuff like that. This is the old ball and chain. Slap.
I know I'd get a slap, without a doubt.
No, see, I wouldn't on a live show because Soph wouldn't want to show any hostility, but she'd beat fuck out of me when we went to bed.
No, Donna would. Without a doubt. She'll walk in coming home from work and she'll come in if I say something. Even Neil's been in the room at the time. Whack. You've been in the same room when she's done it, Jay. Don't hold back. Don't hold back at all.
No, at all.
She does it with Dr. Pepper bottles either.
Let's not go there, Jay, yeah? Let's keep that one quiet.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate that one.
Well, the numbers have gone up.
Yeah.
See, because they must all think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to chuck a poll up, I think.
Yeah, you do the poll. I've done the last one. But just put up, don't get people to put it, don't let them add stuff. Just put it up and let them pick. Because that got out of hand. That got out of hand, especially when Neil was trying to get out of it and make me do it. Shit.
Right.
Nice. It should be. That should be a laugh.
Yeah, people are just coming in and out, aren't they? Because there's only two watching up, haven't they?
I might even do this for one show.
I think YouTube is wrong. It's got to be.
Oh yes.
It's in this.
Russian roulette, isn't it?
This is the new toy that's out at the moment. It's basically Russian roulette. But what it is you get balloons. You fill balloons. You don't have to have water. It's just meant to be a balloon with air. When it goes pop, you're dead. But people have been filling them with water. And there's a needle. So as you fire, it opens that up. And then the needle shoots out by about ½ inch and pops the balloon. But you don't know when that needle's going to happen. So you can always do that.
Put ketchup, some lard with water. That'd be quite funny.
Yeah, the only problem is I've got to be careful where I do it.
Yeah,
I'm not blowing up half my computer.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be funny, that would it? Really?
No. Have you ever seen a grown man cry?
You would then, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I nearly cried when I downloaded something wrong and
yeah, I remember that.
It fucked up my BIOS.
Basically, the computer wouldn't boot up. It just kept going through a cycle. It'd load up and then freeze. It'd go back. And it's going, oh no, it's gone wrong. It's buggered. And I went, right, okay. I said, hang on, I'll run up. So I ran upstairs, reset the BIOS. I went, there you go, all done. Ran back down. There, sorted. But it was actually just a piece of software. That just shows how easy it happens. I've done it before.
Right, I think we'll wrap it up there, lads. Thank you for
watching. Your bedtime, Neil? Yeah?
No. Like we say, sometimes it's shorter than an hour. Sometimes, like last week we went over, didn't we? I think.
Yeah, we brought Ian in, didn't we? So we would, I think
Yeah,
we were 10, 15 minutes over. But it's every show we've done so far, we've been over an hour. So we've done really well.
Yep, I'm going to do a little bit. Next week. I won't need to. I think
you won't be speaking halfway through the show.
No, I don't think I'll be able to do much. So these two are going to have to do most of the talking, I think, until next week.
I don't talk much. I prefer sitting in the corner.
Well, the thing is, I hope you two are bringing a pair of spare underpants, because I think you're gonna pee your pants anyway. Once you start seeing me go red, and
so I'll just have a bucket below my seat. It's all right.
Nah, I'll just borrow one of Dylan's nappies. It means I ain't got to move. I'll just sit here and go, I'm done.
Jay, do you want me to buy you some tenors?
No, I'll just borrow Neil's that was sent to him.
They haven't been sent. No one sent me them, mate. Not at all. No. Right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Please like, subscribe, and come to our Facebook group, Dripping Coils, on Facebook. Come to our website, drippingcoilsshow.co.uk. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Jamie.
Oh, presented to me. Okay, yeah, basically all what Neil said. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your continued support. Next week should be a good laugh. So make sure you tune in and watch that. Please subscribe to our chat page. Follow us on Facebook. Visit our website. And basically all the stuff Neil just said. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, same as the other lads. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube page. Also, be nice to use the hand check gallery as well. That's obviously not being used. It is fully functional now. So it'd be nice if a few of our members could pop on there and just post some of your hand checks. But yeah, thanks again for watching, your continued support. We shall see you next week at 9 PM UK time for a very special show. Take care, everyone. See you next week. Bye.
Feeling hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot.